I know you probably cringe at the thought of letting go and moving on. You want to fight to be with the one you love, but unfortunately there comes a time in many relationships where we have to let go. The relationship is no longer fulfilling, or your other half just doesn't love you anymore. Sometimes the love is still there, but the relationship just doesn't work and is not meant to be. Or maybe even you just outgrown each other, or you lack compatibility. There is also the possibility that you were always the only one in love. The person you gave your heart to was never available to you. They were never available emotionally or physically. Perhaps they belonged to another, but whatever the circumstances, you recognize that it's time to move on, heal your heart, and find your happy again. But where do you start? Healing a broken heart can be a slow and painful process if you were truly in love. But in all honesty, you may always love that someone just a little bit forever. But there are some things you can do to help you move on. Here are 5 ways to get over him when you're still in love with him. Number 1, get busy. Get busy and stay busy. Finding things to do is a great distraction from your broken heart. I recommend joining clubs, lots of exercise, and starting a new hobby. Not only will staying busy keep you from cyberstalking your ex, though I'm sure you will a little or a lot in the beginning, you will also find some self-improvements happening. As you start new hobbies and work on that body, you will find your confidence and self-esteem grow. Plus, you're back on the market and you want to be at your best. Number 2, spend time with friends. Hanging out with your friends will be fun, relaxing, and another great distraction. A girls' night out or weekend trip may be just the prescription needed for an aching heart. Your pals can be great listeners and shoulders to cry on, but don't push it. They have heard it all already and have been listening to your love woes for quite a while before you decided to call it quits. Number 3, make a list. Make a list of all the reasons a relationship couldn't and didn't work. When you sit down to write your list, think about all the things that annoyed you, made you feel bad about yourself, and hurt your feelings in your relationship. Was your love kind, honest, and trustworthy? Did you really have that much in common? Was it an abusive relationship? Were they your forever person? Breakups happen for a reason. One or both of you didn't want to be in the relationship any longer. Do not romanticize the relationship. Be honest about their faults and how the relationship made you feel. Number 4, be open. Dating after a difficult breakup will be the most exciting and scariest thing you will do. The good and the bad thing is that there are many ways to meet new people. It used to be you would go to clubs or bars to meet someone, but with all online dating possibilities, you can learn a lot about a potential mate without leaving your home. The important thing to remember is to be open. Chances are there is someone you already know who's currently in your life in some capacity who is your best potential mate. But regardless of whether or not you have met the one, or if you have to toss a lot of fish back into the sea until you find just what you need, be open to the possibilities. Number 5, give it time. I know it sounds cliche, but it is true that time does heal all wounds. When you are in the middle of heartbreak, you wonder, was there something wrong with you? You wonder, when will you start to feel like yourself again? And how will you ever go on? The answer is, you just do, one day at a time. But you need to resist the urge to look back at old pictures, old text messages, or anything else that reminds you of him. Return any of their belongings you might have, especially your favorite article of clothing of theirs that you cannot stop smelling because it has their scent on it. You need to let go. We have all been there. No one gets to escape heartbreak in this life, even if you were the one to initiate the breakup. These 5 ways to get over him will work. You just need to be strong, be patient, and know that you are enough. So what are your thoughts? Do you relate to this blog? Have you ever broken up with someone you were still in love with? How did you get over them? Please share your thoughts, your experience. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.